Hello.
Hi.
We're on Mount Yamamoto, and today's hike is from the base of Mount Yamamoto to the peak of Mount Shizugatake, which is a 2-hour walk away. So, I think it was an old battlefield. That's all I know about its history. But we're about to pray for, there we go. Pray for peace. These bells, go ahead back, you can do it. Here we have proof of steepness. What are the rules of walking on mountains in Japan, Beck?
Don't look up. It's a lot easier if you look down and take it one step at a time than look up and realize you have the rest of that.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
It gets worse.
Yeah, this is nothing. This is a small hill.
Ugh.
Oh, this is awful. And just in case, yeah, this is probably the worst part. It's like a 70-degree angle.
Can you see it from this?
Oh, pretty much.
I remember that I hate this, and I wonder why I even started climbing.
We're not even halfway yet.
Not even. Whew, here we go.
Oh.
And here we have Robert coming up what we have decided is arguably the worst slope of the mountain. About 70 degrees, slippery rocks. Don't look up, buddy. And then it continues up and around this corner. They really don't cut corners when it comes to climbing mountains in Japan. You're either climbing the damn thing or you're not.
I knew you were going to say that.
They're not going to give you little bunny slopes. Little kid-friendly hikes like in Tiger Mountain. No, 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 no. Nope, you are getting to the top and you're doing it efficiently.
Anybody brags about climbing Tiger Mountain has lost all my respect.
Anyway, we continue.
So we finally reached the peak of Mount Yamamoto, the first hike. I think it's 394 meters. I'm using the measurements that she gave in Japanese, but she could be wrong. Also, I found a wee little grasshopper.
It's actually a pretty big grasshopper.
It's actually really cool. We don't have ones that look like this in the States, do we? Bathy will probably like that. Wait. Here you go. Oh, he jumped.
Oh, he's gone.
Okay, he's gone. Anyway, so we're on the top of Mount Yamamoto. We've been here many times before, though. And then here's the view. In case you missed it, you've seen it at sunset. Yeah. Oh, I went in the middle of Chikubushima. We went there yesterday. Careful about bees, yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty. Lots of bird watchers and bug hunters out, and probably other hikers. Anyways, oh, sorry, my finger's in the way. We are going to go up here on the extended trail, because we've never actually gone here before. We've climbed this 4 times, I think, and been to the peak, but we've never actually gone on the trail that goes all the way on the north side of Lake Biwa.
We've climbed Yamamoto more than 4 times.
Oh, you really?
At least a half a dozen.
Okay. 6. Half a dozen sounds much bigger. Good word choice. Anyways, here we go. We are somewhere on there, but we are going to Mount Shizugatake, right?
We're right here, where it says Yamamoto Yama.
Oh yeah, we're at the peak right here, and we are going there.
It's not as far as it looks.
No, Abe said it was about a 2-hour walk, but then again, I'm not sure I trust Master Abe's estimation times.
He also said that the station was 10 minutes away.
He also said that the hotel was going to cost a little less money. Oh well, that's the price of exploration. So we're going to get going. But here's the top of Mount Yamamoto. And this nice little stationary area. Susan, oh, never mind. That's not Wisteria, is it?
It looks like it might be.
Oh, over there it might be.
This is Wisteria.
Here's Susan. We'll do that for you.
It's so big.
Yeah, check that out. Goes all the way up, curls around the bar, and then goes up here.
And creates
and
this
grows
shelter
out.
over here.
Yeah, these are really cool. I don't know what kind of wisteria they use to build the shelter, but man, some of the ones by Lake Biwa closer to the city too are way nicer.
I took a picture when it was on there earlier.
Cool. Anyways, alright, we gotta go onto the trail this way, past the foreboding clearing. So on to part 2. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
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 After all.
We might, if we're fast enough.
Yeah.
This is the kanji for Shizugatake. Shizugatake. That's where we're going. I don't know what
lift.
Lift? I don't know what if they have a lift. That'd be awesome if they had a lift.
Dude, if they have
I'd
like
want
a ski lift sort of
ski
thing.
lift. They have lots of ski lifts around here. Apparently skiing is huge in the winter because there are lots of
Mountains.
snow. Well, and mountains. But also the fresh water in Biwa, the clear water is from snow melt, so there has to be a lot of it at some point. But we walked a little bit further down the trail and saw this. Bam! Pretty much all of Nagahama, right?
Looks like it.
Well, at least all the small villages. Be careful, I don't know what's in the bark. But damn, look at that. You can see all the sectioned off rice fields. There's that weird Christian-like building in the mountain ranges.
Oh, is that the Hideyoshi right there?
Is that? Oh yeah, no,
The
I think
super?
so. Maybe, the one next to the...
Maybe. Yeah, it is actually, because it's right parallel to...
Well, there you go. Okay. Super pretty, super cool. We're trying to climb into those mountains over there to get to Kanzanji, which is an abandoned Buddhist temple.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty cool. I love things that go back to nature. But there you go. Here's the view from the top of Mount Yamamoto. It's just funny, because these mountains really don't seem that high up at all from the ground.
Yeah.
And then you get to the top of them and you realize that they are pretty much that high up.
It's nice though.
It is really cool. Anyways, we're going to continue on. So we'll have more videos to come. Look at all Rebecca's bites. One right there. Show them your legs.
There's some here. There's
Yep.
one right there.
Yep.
There's a bunch on the back
Oh,
of my
beautiful,
leg.
beautiful.
Some over here.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
That's what happens when you don't bring bug spray. Oh well. More videos to come.
Woo!
Alright, we've reached our first checkpoint.
5.2 kilometers to Mount Shizugatake.
We've gone about 1.5 miles, which is actually really surprising.
We're making good time. The trail's really grown over, but it's still a really nice...
Shizugatake is on the right.
Okay. Yeah, I see
Yeah.
it. I want to look at his map though.
Yeah. See where we are?
Yamamoto, there, Shizugatake is right here. So, and we're here.
Yep. So only
Actually,
a little
not
bit
halfway
more.
there, it looks like.
We have 5.2 miles to go. 5.2 kilometers. So
Maybe
probably
this
not.
map is just really wrong.
Maybe they had a kid draw it at a local elementary school and they called that good.
And they're like, oh, it's so cute, let's hang it up.
We also have a other consortium. That's not the right word. What's the name for the group? For another, like a group of people.
Wrong.
It's wrong.
Smattering.
Smattering's
Luster.
worse. Luster?
Herd.
I don't like herd. That implies that we're leading them somewhere. There's another group of hikers behind us. But that will probably, which is good. No, we're done. We're done. But yeah, and then here is the trail we're going on.
Much nicer than Yamamoto.
Yeah, it's way more level. So for those of us who chose to go to the beach today instead, this is way more fun. All right.
What is like a group of monkeys?
What is a group of monkeys called?
Yeah, I thought it was a harem.
Is it a harem of monkeys?
Is it?
That's awful.
I feel like it is, but
That'd
I'm
be
not
pretty
sure.
insulting to. Let's hold back on that until we know. I use swarm, but that sounds wrong.
Swarm of people.
Swarm of monkeys.
Swarm of monkeys. Or
Hey,
like
skin to skin. Check that out. Where are you? There.
See?
Maybe. Yep. Look at that. Cicadas emerge from the ground, stick to poles, and then shed. Those little digging claws.
Isn't it cute?
Whoop, put them right there.
Is that it? It's just a little gnat.
Pretty cool. Alright. We're gonna catch up so the other people don't get past us and try to awkwardly engage us in Japanese conversation. So more videos to come. This is Beck's defense against spider webs. Blindly flailing your stick in front of you. As if she were a blind hiker.
I have yet to run into one.
That's a lie.
While I've been flailing.
While she's been flailing. You've only been flailing for like 20 seconds.
I know, and it's a 20-second free spider web.
I ain't afraid of no spider webs.
Yeah.
I think the calm part of the hike is finally over and we're finally starting to do the re-ascension because Shizugatake is about 100 meters taller than Mount Yamamoto. And we went down quite a bit on the, ooh, that's a nice heat wave. We went down quite a bit on the first part, so now we're gradually making our way up these steps. Ow. Thorn branch on head.
That's what you get for making fun of my spider web prevention technique.
Ah. Hey, that red beetle again.
He's following us.
Following us. Been following us since the bottom. But I think my battery's running low, so I gotta conserve power. But look at that. Hear those cicadas, by the way?
Might be all they can hear is my bear bells.
Probably. So we're finally ascending the ascent for Mount Shizugatake. It's actually a lot farther away than I thought because from where we're standing right now, we can see through those trees Mount Yamamoto. See that mountain right? Let me try and point right there. That's Mount Yamamoto. And we came down the mountain ranges, which are kind of hard to see, but all the way down behind it, up to this trail where we are now. But you can still see from here all the sectioned off parts of the villages as far as you can see, basically. But yeah, there's Mount Yamamoto. Walked about 3 or 4 kilometers. Check out my arms. Super sheeny. Oh man, that's white. Super sheeny. Yep, but we got a little more to go and we haven't reached the top yet, so we still have to make an effort to climb. We still haven't stopped for lunch either. That's probably a good idea to do soon.
Yeah, we should do that soon.
Alright. Next stop is the top, I hope.
Ganbare!
It looks like there's a little bit of a climb we still have to make.
Don't remind me.
Alright.
Look, we're high.
We are very, very high up. Oh, pardon the little glare there. You can see all the mountain ranges on the other side of the mountain. Kinomoto, which is where we're going, or we're originally planning on going, is right up there, but we're probably going to stop in Yogo and just take the train back. I think Master Abe is a little optimistic about his estimations of time, so we thought it would only take 2 hours, but it's ending up probably looking at 3.5 or more.
He only wanted to, he was really optimistic with his estimates because he wanted us to do it.
Yeah, I don't have any hard feelings about that. He's a good guy. But it's awesome. This trail is pretty crazy looking. Easily probably my favorite trail I've ever been on in my life.
I'm officially out of water.
Oh good, so we're gonna die soon. Alright, almost at the top, I think. Alright, so we got to the top, not the top. We got slightly past where we last took a video.
We got to a place where we can sit down.
And now we're eating lunch. So for those of you who don't know, I know my parents are probably wondering what the hell this is, because I'm not sure how in tune they are with this sort of thing. This is onigiri, right? So it's like a stuffed rice ball with seaweed wrapped around it. I think this is salmon, but they're super good. And then that's something my host mom bought me to keep cold things in, and they do keep things pretty cold. So I'll have to send my things out to her. And then Beck made her own.
I made these this morning, but I used way too much rice.
Yeah.
So I had to cram them in. And then it was too hot and I was running late, and so I put the lid on before it was totally cool, and so they were sticking to each other.
That's too bad.
But
yep.
Mine are full of umeboshi, which is pickled plum, and bonito flakes, which is pretty much like fish scale, and soy sauce. So it's really, really salty, which is good. It's natural salt, or so my host mom tells me.
But apparently there's a lift at the top of this, which I'm hoping is open for more than just winter. because a lift down to the bottom of the mountain sounds pretty awesome right now. But we're gonna eat lunch and head back on the lift and see if it's operable. Hopefully we won't get lost in the mountains.
We're not gonna get lost in the mountains. We're not gonna get lost in the mountains. Robert.
So we were climbing from closed stairs and woods. They're really uncomfortable to climb on. But man, there's Beck.
Hi.
But we didn't even notice for a couple of seconds, but bam! Huge view of the mountains. And if that's Mount Shizugatake, I'm gonna kill myself. Because I see some building up at the top there.
Some lifts up there.
Yeah, and if I have to climb that, I'm gonna cry. But in any case, you come back from out of here, and you have all of this view. And we think the city across the way, the bigger one, is Kinomoto, which is the city which is close to, keep going down, which is close to where we wanted to go to Kanzanji today, but we're running short on time, unfortunately. But man, look at that view. And then this Jurassic Park trail. I saw a praying mantis. But Rebecca didn't want me to chase it into the tall grass.
There's awful things in there.
There are not awful things in the tall grass.
You're in the deep woods. I'm not letting you run into the tall grass.
It's a praying mantis. I don't get to see them very often.
Yeah, calm down. They're everywhere.
It was huge.
I saw it.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you?
You saw another praying
I don't think
mantis
so.
on Sashimi Nari, and it was great.
It was small. Look at that. All right, we have 1.4 kilometers left. We need to hurry.
Yes.
Very much. I think those cables might be the lift.
Yeah.
So we'll try and search for them. All right, onwards.
Woo!
Another excellent little trail that turned out looking right onto Lake Biwa. This water is crystal clear because this is where all the snowmelt happens. So we're at the north part of Lake Biwa right now, which by car honestly takes about 15 minutes. But yeah, look at that, Lake Biwa, and then bam, you turn around and past this little, oh, you can't really see it well on the iPod camera, but there's the view we were at earlier. And Lake Biwa, bam, Rebecca, bam, view, bam, power lines. It's great. It's great. So we finally got to what is actually, indeed, a ski lift. It's 1x1 and it costs a bit of money, but at this point I think it's really definitely going to be worth it.
To go straight down?
Yeah. Then to climb down the other
You
side.
have to go back
Yeah,
the
I
same
think
amount of time?
the trail we were going to take from here to the bottom of the mountain in Lake Yogo is about an hour more of walking, which is good, but don't have time today, unfortunately. So post program for sure, but just check out where it left us off, or led us. This isn't the peak yet, to our concern. There's a little bit more left, but this is what the peak of Mount Shizugatake, to our knowledge so far, looks like. So this is all like North Lake Biwa. Those are not the mountains we climbed on the way here. But check out how clear that water is. I know you're jealous, Dad. And then the ski lift is right over there. We're gonna take that after we climb up just a little bit more up this trail and see what's actually at the peak. But so one last time for the top of Mount Shizugatake. Hope those of you who went to the beach had fun.
Yeah, jerks.
Sweet to the top. Finally at the peak. And you can see almost all of Shizugatake. And you can see the mountain we started off on if we move up a little more. So back there behind us was Lake, and I'll show them really quick. Oops. Over here was Biwako. Oops. Biwako, and you can actually see over some of the other mountain ranges. Yeah. And there's Biwako. And then if you go over here, as you ascend to this part, bam, check it out. All of Shigaken, basically.
Yeah, you can see the end of Biwako.
Yeah. Pretty sweet. Wow. It's really crazy how much open space there is on the ground between all the rice fields.
Yeah.
But there you go. We're gonna take the ski lift down there and then walk to Kinomoto Station, which I thought I saw, but I could be very wrong. But man, look at those mountains. The tallest one, way over there, hidden by the clouds, is Mount Ibuki. And that was our next goal, but I don't think that's gonna happen this trip, unfortunately. Wow, check this out. Let's go up a little further, see if we can see Mount Yamamoto. So if you go up further, that mountain way off in the distance right up there.
In between
in between the two little peaks. That's Mount Yamamoto where we started. So we've walked down this whole trail across all these mountains to here. Way better than the beach.
Are you gonna let that go, Robert?
I'm not gonna let it go, Rebecca. Not ever. Anyways, we haven't reached the peak technically yet, so let's go. Oh, poor little worm. Hurry up! No, you don't have to run. It's okay. Okay. Going up here. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Such pleasant hikers. Bam! Holy crap. That is even prettier. Lake Yogo, or Yogoko. Wow. I need to go over here. You're truly at the top of the mountain. And you can even see Chikubushima.
Oh man, you can.
And Nagahama Harbor. That is Mount Shizugatake. I know that it has some historical significance. There was some kind of battle here, but I do not remember.
Giving a presentation down there.
Okay. Probably in Japanese.
There's some holes we can put our faces in.
Oh, pretty little butterfly.
Hey, statue.
Huh? Oh, statue. I wonder why. A warrior, perhaps.
Here's a warrior.
Commemorating the battle. I'm sure. Oh yeah, well that's really cool. This like stone book.
Yeah.
That's super rad. And there's the warrior statue.
Right there.
Oh, you should go see if there's water. Go do that.
Do that.
I'll give you a small tour of what else is here. If you go out on the peak here. Check this freaking view out. Kansanji is way over in those mountains, and I'm not sure that we'd even be able to make it in a day, to be completely honest. It's hard to say, it's really hard to say. Oh well, I myself am going to go hunt for water, but this was the Mount Shizugatake hike. The last video will be us descending on the ski lift right down there, but we're going to enjoy the peak for a few more minutes, so. I hope the rest of the other students see this and are jealous. No. There's a way easier way to get here, so if you guys do want to come, please let me know and I will show you exactly how to get here. But until then, time for some water. Yeah. I love the little jingle. We are riding a ski lift down probably, oh god, I'm so glad this is not a speed ride.
Robert.
Yeah.
I can't really make you out, but smile or do something behind me.
Hello. I'm smiling and waving my hand. I'm really glad this isn't a roller coaster or a speed ride, because this incline would be terrifying. But check this out. Yeah. But then you can just...
Probably better than if you'd gone down over a bunch of trees.
Yeah. But you can see the view from here, and... Oh man, this is just so... So this is my first time on a ski lift. No, it's awesome. I love the little music in the background. But we'll get all of this. Hopefully my iPod doesn't die before that happens. But man, this is probably the perfect way to get down this mountain that I can imagine, right?
Yeah.
Like 500 yen. Yeah, I'll pay for that. It's like a what, sixth of a tank of gas in Redmond. And 500 yen is definitely worth however much money it costs to, well, I would rather spend 500 yen than walk all the way back through Mount Yamamoto. But now, once we get down this mountain, we're going to pay, and then I believe we're going to try and find Kinomoto Station, and then it's off to Liz and Evan, it's a couple of the other, what do you say? A couple of the other students' host family's house for a barbecue. So beef and beer, probably the best way to end a long day of hiking. But I'll just let you enjoy the view and music. This is unbelievable. And there's the bottom, you can see it from here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There's a little trail. I wonder why this trail's here. Beck, you see that trail?
Yeah.
What do you think it's for?
Maintenance.
Just another trail up the mountain?
I think it's maintenance.
Oh yeah, I would see that. Wow. There's the forest. It is absolutely worth it. And then that's where the sound is coming from, right up there. That little steep. Oh god. Sorry, I think a Suzumabachi just flew past my legs, and those are probably the most terrifying insects on this planet. But yeah. Here we go, almost at the bottom. Alright, I'm gonna let this fade out.